Yo, what's good, y'all? Pat here with another video. We got First Take. They're gonna talk about how Aaron Rodgers is out for the season. Let's see what they have to say about it, man. I don't know if they're gonna talk about the game at all, but let's go ahead and see, man. We got Shannon Sharpe on here. Obviously, every Monday and Tuesday we watch First Take because Shannon Sharpe is now here. They also got Pat McAfee reacted to the game yesterday and the news of Aaron Rodgers being out. So make sure to check those two out. And then we're gonna watch a little undisputed after this too. So make sure to stay tuned.
That's one of the toughest injuries to overcome, even for a young man. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers is going to be, what, 39, 40, trying to overcome this. And he was uncertain. I think Matt can attest to this. He was kind of uncertain whether or not he wanted to play this year. Now you go, now it's not like you're training.
People are saying Tom Brady. People are saying Tom Brady.
Different than training. You're trying to rehab just to get back to normal. Where when you train, you're trying to put your body in a situation that you're going to be in during the season. That is a very, very tough injury to overcome. And I don't know if he's wanting to put that kind of time in. Yeah, rehab, because I want to have some type of normalcy with my life moving forward. But do you want to rehab? Do you want to make that kind of commitment, Stephen A., in order for you to come back 4 plays into your tenure with the New York Jets? And this is what it's.
I asked this vote for y'all, and Pat, you can answer first, and then you, Shannon. And you can take it wherever you want to go. I just want to know, how long is the rehab from this injury? Is it 18 months? Because if it's like 18 months, that's not just missing this season. That's missing next season, too. So I just want to know that. But go ahead, Pat.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, Stephen A., what the rehab is for that. And to Unk's point there, I don't think anybody talks about how miserable rehab is after surgeries. It is not fun. It is lonely days. It is painful days. You got to live in hope and optimism as opposed to the present, and the trainers and physical therapists that are putting you through it are literally trying to build your vibes every single day. It is devastating to hear that it's been officialized that he did tear his Achilles. And I understand everything that everybody's saying about, you know, he's 39 and there's a chance that he views this as a sign from the universe. You know, he's always wanted to remain with one team. Now he goes to the Jets, 4 plays in, it's kind of ended quickly. Maybe he'll think it's a sign for the universe. But if you listen to him talk about football and his love for the sport and his competitive drive, I'm not sure, Unc. I'm not sure he's going to want to go out like that. But, I mean, there's so many questions still to be answered from the Aaron Rodgers camp.
Well, I spoke to someone that had just adapted him up moments before he ran out onto the field, and he was so excited about being a New York Jet. He was so excited about being here and, like you said, the newness of it. But I talked to Stephen A. last night, and Stephen A. can attest to this. I had a doctor friend text me the moment he went down, and I showed Stephen A. the text. I said, the doctor told me it's his Achilles. And everybody said, nah, well, it's his ankle. I said, I'm just telling you what the doctor told me. He was the same doctor that told me that when Damar Hamlin was laying on the field, he said, Shannon, he's in cardiac arrest, even before they let it be known. So I'm like, man, but everybody's saying it's his ankle. It's not his Achilles. He said, Shannon, I'm telling you, it's his Achilles. And lo and behold, that's what I texted Stephen A. last night. I said, Stephen A., Robert Saleh said it's his Achilles and it's not good.
Yeah. We were at the game and he showed me the text, and then after we left the game and went home, he texted me late last night and said exactly that. And I'm just devastated from the standpoint that being a native New Yorker, knowing so many Jets fans, knowing about Testaverde, the Chad Penningtons.
This does stink, man.
Things, Pat, that you alluded to that has happened to the Jets franchise. And just being a native New Yorker, one thing after another, And I don't know if there was ever a time, even when Rex Ryan had taken them to back-to-back AFC Championship games, even when Bill Parcells had taken them to an AFC Championship games, I don't think there was ever a time where hope had transcended to expectations for the New York Jets the way that they did this offseason.
It's crazy.
And to have this
they had a little segment right here, Tom Brady, the answer. I just want to get like a minute of it.
Their season is over as far as I'm concerned, in terms of what the expectations were. Super Bowl.
Yes.
Super Bowl contention. That's out the window. Let's get that out the way. It's over. If the reports are confirmed and he's going to be out for the season with an Achilles injury, would they still have an opportunity to make the playoffs? I think that's a huge question mark, too. Now, they were knocking at the door.
I don't think so.
One would like to believe that the influence, Shannon, so naturally the Jets. AM this morning, 18 minutes before this show, Tom Brady posted a video on Twitter. In the lab?
In the lab?
basketball. Just want to throw that out. Y'all can continue.
I don't think he.
Just thought you would appreciate
Yeah.
Probably gonna watch this segment.
If you stay ready,
after
you'll have to
this.
get ready.
Yeah, but at 46 years old, though, dog, come on now.
I watched some of this too. I haven't watched
Brought it up now. Brought it up. I'm just saying.
Clicked on it.
I agree, but here's the thing. The way they
Look at
ran the
Molly.
football
Oh, my.
with Brees Hall last night and Dalvin Cook,
Retota.
they should rely a little bit more heavily on the run. I know it's and to go where you believe.
We'll see if Tom Brady ever comes back. And then I just want to see this real quick too, bro. My
There
bad.
is, Tony, you are no scrub, my brother. You can
Definitely not.
ball.
Definitely
You
not.
certainly helped Kansas City become a Super Bowl champion.
Bro, we're gonna-
My brother, that was classless on your part. Pretty damn weak.
I mean, he's into it with the Giants fans. Not me, but I like Kadarius, you know. But
you can't drop 3 passes
Yeah.
and then be weak enough because you can't take the shrapnel of criticism that it will inevitably come your way.
Sheesh.
So much so that you delete your Twitter account, but then find the time to
a lot.
troll your former team, who, by the way, you didn't win for. Now, you won in Kansas City. It helps that you got Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback instead of Dan.
I mean, he did have the punt
It
return.
helps that you
But
have
that's not
Travis
Patrick Mahomes.
Kelce,
You feel me?
okay? It helped that you had both Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy working together to call plays. But when you drop 3 damn passes, literally
Sheesh.
a day, a couple of days or a few days earlier, and you can't take the heat because you dropped your Twitter account, the nerve of you to troll your former brother.
You might
All
want.
right, man. Let me know your thoughts. We're gonna watch him Undisputed.